Okay, let's check the sound here. Oh, hi there. I'm here. I've set up so that you can now see me. Don't be frightened. It's just me. Um, what I started out with yesterday was I want to paint one of each legion in 4 to 6 hours. Well, I've already gone 3 hours. I have about 3 hours to go. And I don't know if I'm going to make it or not, but it was a challenge for myself to try to see if I could do this. And I've got the first one's done. Well, they're not done, but I've got the armor base coated. Everything else is just a matter of painting in some black, some other stuff, some studs, and I think I can get through that, by doing each one in assembly line. And I did I did the Sons of Horus. I've got that one pretty much based on the armor. Then we had the Blood Angels, which and then I'll go over everything. So when I do the lead belcher and stuff like that for the armor or for the weapons, I'll have that. And then we have the Iron Warrior that we started on, and that'll have to have the skin color there. And we had the Imperial Fist that we did. So, and I was doing the Emperor's Children. I have one thing that I need to do though, and then we'll move on to the next one, which will be Iron Hands. So I've got about 3 hours to complete this. And I did that in one color, but we're going to do Iron. I found that I actually had Iron Legion. I thought I didn't have it, but I accidentally dropped the mouse earlier onto the floor, and I had to crawl underneath the desk, which is not easy for me. And I found a bottle of paint down there, and it happened to be Iron Legion, which is one of the paints that it calls for here. And I'm getting started right away here because my main goal is if I could get decent looking miniatures up and running. Okay. Then I could say, yeah, maybe I'll give it a try. Go on Fiverr and see if I can give it a shot. I heard some people say Fiverr can be a real pain in the backside, but I'm going to do, that was on there. I could do a little more. That was Iron Hand Steel. I could put a little more yellow on that. I should have varnished them of what was completed. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to go ahead and put that right there for now. So we've got that. Now, I don't know if I'll actually get all the bases. You son of a bitch. If I'll get all the bases done. But, because that takes a good hour to dry anyway, so. Now, this one here is Lead Belcher. And I believe. Nope, wrong one. And I gotta double check my reference here. I want to see what he did all in. Everything except the pads. Okay. So we're going to get the lead belcher out. Get the belcher out. Okay. Get the lead belcher out here. Good shake. Get my magic mix here, which is basically nothing. we're going to do the armor on this guy here. We're probably going to need a couple of dollops, as they called it. I just call it a couple brush loads. I'm going to put in a pinch of this. This is like medium flow improver. It's supposed to help get the paint down into more of a contrast consistency. So that it's a little more transparent. Get that mixed up really good. I'm going to rinse that off. I thought I had a paper towel up here. I thought I did. And it's way over here. And then we're going to go over dog hair. Doggy hair. I had the strangest thing last night. I woke up this morning, blood all over the place. My nose was bleeding last night. I have never had that happen before. That was really weird. Now, one side called for Basilagon gray. This is probably too thin. It might be okay though. It'll be interesting. So if you've ever been with me before and you want to know what I look like, please don't run off and try to commit suicide. Crap, this is a little too thin, I think. I believe. Went out to had to go over to the accountant. So I was out with the wife with that. And then I had to stop at the pharmacy, get some more medication. And then I had to stop at the corner store to get my other medication, my bottles of wine. I know you shouldn't be mixing alcohol and medication, but you know what I didn't do? I did not check on one thing here. This will be okay though. I think the idea is to get when we put the Black Legion over the top of it. They give it a metallic look. I think I went a little too thin on the lead belcher. Need to check one thing. Did we do the backpack? Yeah, we did. Okay. We did. We have to do the backpack. But with it being that thin, it's going to help with the highlighting a little bit better too, I think. Now, if you didn't get a chance to see last night's stream, what I did, I think I spent most of my time doing the overbrush, or the dry brush overbrush. Trying to bring out that white, and that took quite a bit of time. Okay, I think that's why the other one, they did the basilicon gray contrast over it. Probably have to come back on that one, because I think I thinned it a little too much. But it seems to be working. I believe, I believe. I don't know where I heard that song today, but it's on my mind all of a sudden. And I know this is kind of getting buggered around a little bit because I'm doing stuff. Of course, you know, when you're doing multiples like that, you kind of do. What's the other one? Flesh Bearers Red. And this is going to be, I don't know why I took that off of there. I don't know why. And I got them all, I have them all numbered underneath. This is number 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the Word Bearers. W-O-R-D. Is that what that is? I can't see it. Yeah, it says W-O-R-D. So my goal I was looking for that earlier. No, that wasn't it. Flesh Terrors Red is the next one I'm looking for here. We'll do a quick coat on that one there. And I know it's all lit up in the front of my face. That's one of the lights that I have. I need the lights to come down, so. I'm old and I'm fat and I'm ugly, and what else can I say? But I started. I get off on crazy ass stuff. Okay, and this says do not paint the shoulder pads. I got little notes and stuff that I put in. I was using a flat brush yesterday, but I think I'll go with. But if you miss any of the painting, or you want to go back and look at something, could head out to the YouTube channel. I put everything up probably within 24 to 48 hours. Depending on how I kind of feel. We've got playoff baseball tonight. So, and that's in about 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours, something like that. Where we're going up against our arch enemy. Plus, I was watching a bunch of videos and stuff on the controversy from the game the other day, and I get so irritated by it. I'm so tired of people not accepting outcomes anymore. I mean, if my team had lost, I'd be upset, but I wouldn't be making such a big deal. I mean, they just kept going on how he was cheating and everything else, and he wasn't cheating. Give me a break. They were just upset because he was dominating the hell out of them. And here's the hypocrisy that comes into all this. The other pitcher, they were saying, well, it was his spin rate. His spin rate was higher than normal. So he must have been cheating to get higher spin rate. But what they refused to look at is the fact that the other pitcher was having the same thing. Somebody turned around and they said, well, look at this. The pitcher for the other team, his spin rate was higher than normal too. So if one pitcher was cheating and he had higher spin rate, then the other one must have been cheating. And they're like, oh, no, he doesn't. Come on. I'm so sick of it. You choked. What can I say? You know, it's never your fault on anything. It's always somebody else's fault. And that's the mentality today. It's just insane. You walk around and you claim, oh, the election was stolen from me. Nobody says a word. Everything's perfectly fine. But then the next year the other party loses and they claim it was stolen. Oh no, they're liars, they're cheats, they're terrorists. You know, I'm just so sick of that shit. It's alright for you to say it and make those claims, but the other side can't. It's like, come on. It's just gotten monotonous. But anyways, we played the first game tonight. We're going up against the Dodgers tonight. And I'll tell you straight up, I don't think they're going to beat them. I think they might. They've got a chance. But I'm sorry if there's a Dodger fan out there, but they're just as bad. Who's that? Yasuna. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see him. Don't bump me, Yasuna. And that game comes on in about 5 or 6 hours. So I'll spend some time painting this. Did we do the backpack on this? I don't have nothing up here for you to eat, Yasina. Go away. Yep, you sniff around, you ain't gonna find nothing. You're like, you don't have anything for me to eat? You're cruel. You're so cruel to me. He's my bubby. He's my baby. There's kibble over there. Go eat it. It's actually not kibble. We call everything kibble now. It's supposed to be pretty good for them, but Alaskan choice or something like that is what it's called. And it's supposed to be pretty good for them. But they won't eat it. I think we end up wasting more of it. That's why I only put a little bit in at a time. I want to get in a habit of mixing the food up a little bit. I know I get bored with eating spaghetti every goddamn night. Have to have something different now and then. I say, Daddy, I don't want to eat kibble all night long. Plus, you get into that habit of feeding your dogs people food. And they get used to it, and then they won't eat their regular food. It's a bad habit to get into. What, Yasina? Hi, Bob. No, you can't eat the paper towel. Is the backpack done too? I can't remember. We're on word bearers now, aren't we? Actually, I can minimize that down just a little bit. What's my scheme for word bearers? Iron Warriors, Imperial Fist, Emperor's Children, Iron Hand, word bearers. Let's see what my reference has. No, it's in black. Okay. That's what I wanted to know, so I don't want to paint that. Okay. So we've got that. Looking good, looking good, looking good right there. Then I can come back over here. Left my brush in the water again. I don't leave it there too long, so it's okay. I'm going to do another quick layer over the not too bad though. So if I remember correctly, I did like a 50-50 on it. Part of it didn't come out. But I think that's the way it should be. Because I want the highlights to stand out and the shades. That's the goal that we're going for here. Bum 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 bum. That's not too bad. Okay. I only have two handles, or else I jump on another one here. What was the next one in line anyways? Because I kind of ran out of room here at Word Bearers. Um, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's another one over here. I can't see what it is. Oh, that's because my thing is up too high. My thingamabob is up too high. I can't see the... In the ultramarines. Okay, and that should be number 8. And that would be this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the one. I'm just waiting for that to dry for a moment. I don't have the ultramarine, so on that one I'm going to be going for the McCraig blue, and I'm going to thin that way down. But I'm not going to put that on there yet. I'm just waiting for that. Let me see what we've got up here. I got reference photos and videos and stuff. I could do the black with the silver studs. That'll all get done when I take out the lead belcher. Flesh Terrors red. Oh. Oh no, okay, that's right, I did. And then we did Duchy Violet. What the hell did you do Duchy Violet on? I'm not worried about that. I've got that somewhere. I'll come back to that in a bit. And then we have, come on. What's the next color? Yeah, Black Legion. Okay, that's what I thought. Black Legion. What did I just do with that? That's Black Templar. I can get disorganized sometimes. I just had Black Legion here a second ago. What did I do with it? There it is. And it looks like we're going to be doing, yeah, the backpacks and all that other crap. Okay. And I can come back to that in a minute here. Oh, wait a minute. That was on that. Okay, so let's go over here. That's going to be on this one here. I'm just kind of slopping this all in here. I could do a little bit of the word bearers up in the back there, but I think we'll be okay. The main focus, oh, I forgot a whole piece there. We'll get that in a minute. I forgot a whole arm. I got black on here right now. I'm not going to go try and fix that. Not yet anyways. Black Legion is kind of nice. It seemed to me like my question is, why would you make? Well, I know why. It makes it thinner and easier to put on. That's the one thing about the contrast paints that I do like. I don't have to worry about trying to thin them down and, well, you have to make a milk consistency. I saw a guy, it was just the other day, he was talking about that and he says, what do you mean by a milk consistency? What's the consistency of milk? And he said that what you should be doing is going by percentages. You know, approximately 20% of this and 20, 40% of that, or because for somebody like myself, milk consistency, I can't. I'm sorry, but I'm not a milk drinker. I have never been a milk drinker. I don't know. Well, I think I know why. I mean, I like banana milk, I like chocolate milk, I like strawberry, but I cannot drink milk straight up. I cannot open up a carton of milk and chug it down. But I can open up a carton of milk and pour some strawberries, into it. And I can do that, but I can't drink it straight. So make it the consistency of strawberry milk. Okay, whatever. I gotta get, a little bit of red up in there. I got some spots in here. Plus, the other thing about the contrast paint that I like, I can basically go straight from the pot with it. I have to be a little bit careful with that, but just to be sure I don't spill it somewhere. I'll come back and take a look at Iron Ants. Second here. Oh, he's going to go over it with a light. Oh, shit. Well, that was interesting. Oh, where he's at. He's in the cushions. Oh, interesting. Okay, not concerned with that. Why did he go over it with black? And he goes over it with Black Templar. Okay, but anyways. Then it's the blue. Okay. Got it. Here we go. Got it. I'm going to need that McCrag blue anyways. So we can close that up. Actually, now what was it? Black Templar he went over it with? Oh, Black Legion he went over it with. Okay, so leave that out. So now we're going to go over And I don't know why. My brush is too long. And he's going over it. Which to me doesn't make any sense. I'm thinking I need to add a little contrast medium here. Thin that down a little bit more. I think it's going to be too. And then get some of that contrast. Go about 1-to-1 on it. Thin that down. I've been lucky so far. I haven't had any accidents with the paint. Yeah, I think that's more of what they were looking for. Give it that black. Yeah, that looks better. So I did about a 50-50 with the contrast to the Black Legion. So we can get more of metallic black, dirty, whatever you want to call it, color there that I think they were going for. I'd want to know what's the difference between the Black Legion and the Black Templar? Why is there two different blacks? Does it give you and I think in either case you would want to thin them both down anyways because they are so heavy in color. I'm probably spending way too much time on this. Gotta That's not too bad. Okay. Let's come back to this one for a minute. I see a couple spots that I need to fill in. Because I missed an entire arm on this one. And I missed an entire leg right here. I missed the whole right side of his, or the left side of his body. Had to be the left side. It went a little too thick in there. Okay, that's not too bad. That one is Iron Hands. Okay, that's this one back here. Now I need to get Craig Blue, and then we're going to start on. Okay, we still have to do the Iron Hands. Word Bear looks like it's done. This is going to be the Ultramarine here. And I need that blue anyways. Give that a good shaking. Oh, this has never been opened? Wow. It can't be. I got balls in there. I got speed balls in there. I had to have had it open at one time. And what I'm going to do is take a couple drops of this. Like that. A little bit of that. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. That looks pretty good. Let's take a quick look at the Ultramarine here. Or, oh yeah, the Ultramarine. Just to see what he had painted up on here. Okay. Everything in there is blue. Pretty much blue all over. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. I'm just going to go ahead and use this. That's a good mix. 2 drops and I like that. It kind of sort of makes it a contrast. A nice blue color. Gotta remember that. 2 to a pinch. I may have to do it one more time here, but because these contrast paints get a little expensive. Yeah, maybe a little too thin. But that's okay. I don't mind. So I could, once it dries, I could do another one real quick. No big deal. So yeah, you take the, and I'll get you, if you go to Spiky Bits, you can find the formula. But I think it was a contrast medium and flow improver. That brush is too big to get in there. Mix them up 50-50. I just put it in a dropper bottle. Filled it up approximately, you know, it's... Painting is like cooking. A pinch of salt. A dash of pepper. 1 frog leg. 2 toadworts. A little too light, but that's okay. I can go over it again. Oh, it's got that little snippet up there I forgot to take off. That was for if you were to put a banner or something on the back of them. And you're supposed to cut it off if you're not going to use it, and I forgot. What can I say? I forgot. Is the backpack done too? I gotta get up in there. Shit. Yeah, the backpacks are done too. Okay. Or the backpack, I meant the shoulder pads. I thought they would be. So that's not too bad of a formula. I mean, I'm sure if you go to Games Workshop, you probably, if you have the money, or the time, it takes so damn long to ship anything here now. It's getting worse instead of better. Yeah, it's not too bad. And then we had back over here, I believe it was the shoulder pads. Check my reference again. No, it was this one here, the Iron Hand. And we did the black. Go to that. Why did he do... Okay, I don't know why, but... Because he did all this. Give it a bluish tint. Maybe that's what it does. Whoop. And he went in here. Oops. That's a movie I haven't watched in a while. Beverly Hills Cop. The first one and the second one were really good. I enjoyed both. I enjoyed the second one a little bit better. We'll blow on that a little bit. The third one was crap. Sorry, that was total crap movie. I haven't seen Ghostbusters in a while, too. I was watching some old Disney movies. The Scarecrow of Romney Marsh. Great movie. It's about a vicar, a religious man, in England who Oh, I forgot to do this one shoulder pad over here too. He, it's a Robin Hood type of deal. Rob from the rich, give to the poor type of show. This is supposed to be a true story. I don't know. Is Robin Hood a true story? I think so. But it's the same type of deal where he smuggles in goods from France and places like that. And during the time of just before the American Revolution. But he dresses up like a scarecrow. That's what everybody knows him as, a scarecrow. Trying to elude the king's soldiers, the British soldiers. It's a great movie. Disney had a lot of great movies in the beginning. Another one that I really enjoyed, and I have to get that one too. I mean, it was kind of strange in many ways, but The Black Hole. That wasn't one of their better movies, but. And then they did a sequence on Davy Crockett. World is a wonderful carousel of colors. I remember the first year Disney was in black and white. I remember. Gilligan's Island was in black and white. That shows you how old I am. We had only black and white TV. They basically forced everybody. Disney went over and decided, I think the first year they were in black and white. And then they did The Wonderful World of Color. That's when color TVs were starting to come out. My kids would ask me all the time, I'd say, Daddy, how many channels did you have as a kid growing up? 3 that we could watch? Oh shit, I just tore it. God damn it. Ready, I think. Crap. Did I just tear it? Yeah, I did. Fuck. And then we had a couple other channels too. But they're all ghost and snowy, but we used to try to get them anyways. Get the aluminum foil, attach it to the rabbit ears, and stick it out the window. And you knew you were in deep shit when you hear, who took all my goddamn tinfoil again? Steven! Oops. Especially on the weekend. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Because we'd have the Saturday game of the week on Saturday. If we weren't playing baseball. We'd have the Saturday game of the week. Usually in the morning. And then we had the Padres were on. And then we had the Dodgers up north. And the Angels. Let's see, the Angels I think were on Channel 5. in the LA area, and the Dodgers, I think, were channel 12. But you'd have the little portable TV, even the black and white TV. And then we have two little portable black and whites, and the rabbit ears and the aluminum foil sticking out the window, so you can get a ghost picture of the Dodger game and a ghost picture of the Angel game, and then you'd have the Padres on the radio, and then the NBC game of the week on the other TV, and we have all four going. Could tell you exactly what was going on in each game too. Okay, I'm going to let that dry just a bit. So we're going to put that off to the side. Artemis, so you looking for food now? God, you guys are always looking for goddamn food. This is number 9. Am I up to 9? I sure am. And I may have to take a pee-pee break. This is the Death Guard. Rykoff flesh with contrast medium. Okay. So this is going to be... Then I might come back on some of these and take a look at them. Okay, this is... Now this one I'm going to have to look up here. Because... And this one is Death Guard. And I think the Rykoff flesh came from... Because they use something... Don't get under my feet! Okay, that one's going to have to come from over here. From the actual Warhammer. The Death Guard. And we're going to thin that down with the contrast medium. And, yeah, okay, got it. So somewhere in here I've got Rykoff flesh. Right there. This is where the... Yasina, what are you barking at? I'm trying to get somebody to pay attention to him so we can get food. I'm hungry, but I'm hungry. I think I'll do this one here. And then I'll take a bathroom break. Been on about an hour. This here had black in it. So it wasn't completely mixed. Yeah. God, I got so damn many dogs I can't even keep up with the names of them. Artemis. Not Artemis. Adel. What are you looking for? Hi, Adel. The little Adel dog. Okay, we're going to do the same thing here. That looks like it's mixed up pretty good. Use that. Again, we're going to go 1, 2. Did I go 2 or 3? I think it was 2. And I'm going to take a pinch. That should be about right. And we're going to go all over with this. So it's about... Man, who dropped it? What a match. Good Lord. I think Gary will come in and drop the bomb on me. Farts are fun. Farts are funny as hell. Farts are fun. They're even fun in the bathtub. Old George Carlin. I thought he was hilarious in the beginning. Occupation fool. 7 words you can't say on TV. Shit, piss, conk. You know, you better not have dropped a deuce in here, you little bugger. I'll have to beat your butt. Because the door is wide open, you dipwit. It's a little too watery. But it's okay. Is the back done too? Gotta see here. Yeah, it is. Okay. I don't want to be tearing that up, so I want that to dry a little bit. I gotta wait for the blue to dry. That's not quite ready yet, is it? All right, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Chug me a glass of wine here. So I'll be right back. All right, we're back. That'll no more. I gave you 2 French fries. Go away. Still a little tacky, I think. That's the flow improver. That should be okay. Put another quick coat over that. Put your glasses on, dummy. Yeah, this isn't too bad. So about 2 to 1. 50-50 on the contrast and the flow improver. I think it was a glaze medium is what it was. And then once I get that, then I put 2 drops of that into the dish. Hi, Artemis. There's the other one. We have 3 Huskies, a Fox Terrier, 2 Chihuahuas, and a Pug. I see Arrow and Yasin on Artemis a lot. I see them practically every day. Daphne I see once in a while. Fivo I see once in a while. The Pug, I don't really see him too much anymore. And he doesn't come running to the door. He knows he's going to get his ass whooped if he pees in my studio. He will get yelled at. He sits in the house, and even at, I think he's 4 or 5 years old now. I got him when he was a baby. And they put diapers on him because they can't get him to stop peeing in the house. Now, I'm not a believer of, I know my father was, with the dogs. They pee in the house, you rub their nose in it. I don't agree with that. Part of the problem is you can't scold them and then a half hour later, 15 minutes later, half hour later, turn around and give them a treat. You know? And he peed in here one time. And I grabbed him. I held him over. I have him look at it. I show it to him. I don't rub their nose in it or any of that crap. I show it to them and I go, no, bad. And then they realize they did something wrong. And, but I think the big mistake afterwards is once you do that, and then 10, 15 minutes later, you turn around, come here, Pug. Come here, Bubby. We love our Pug. And then they get, wait a minute here. So, I pee in the corner. I get yelled at. I have to stare at it. I get yelled at. And I go sit in the corner and I sulk for about 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden I get called over and I get a treat. I think I'll pee over here. I want a treat. I think I'll pee in this corner. I think I tore that up. I have a tendency of going over things too many times. Instead of just coming down, stroking it, stroke. Okay, that looks good. Okay, that's looking pretty good there. How are we looking over here? I know what's going on with this one. So we're going to get the Rykoff flesh. We're going to remix that in because it's separated a little bit. We're going to do another quick coat over that. The Xenovel underneath is showing through nicely. Okay, we got that one going. I should keep these in order up here too. So if I have to come back on any of them, let me get these back in order here. Those are fine. This was number 1. Blood Angel was number 2. Even though they are marked underneath. Iron Warrior, that's this one here. I know you can't see these. I got the camera zoomed in. Iron Warrior, Imperial Fist, Emperor's Children, and then we have Iron Hand. It's this one here that we're working on now. And we have the Ultramarine. Wait a minute here. Word Bearers. That one goes after Emperor's Children. Then we have the Ultramarine. Right? And then that's the Death Guard. No, wait a minute. Word Bearers. Should be this one here. I think that's Iron Hand. Then the Ultramarine. That should give me 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And we're working on Death Guard. Sounds like Darth Vader. Death Guard. Death Guard. Try to keep that in camera there. And then we want Death Guard Green. I'm going to shake that up really good. Shake it up. Shake it up. I'm going to have to thin that one down a little bit too. Give that a good 10-15 second jam there. Two drops. We're going to take, Asana, what? You're not getting food upstairs, so you have to come down to me? A little bit more than that. Now, if you get over and you stop by, I really, really would like feedback, even if it's negative feedback. I mean, if something doesn't look right, if it doesn't sound right, I greatly would appreciate it, because I can't get better if I'm looking at it myself and going, that looks pretty good. But if I get a little bit of positive feedback, I can say, okay, yeah, I see what you're talking about. I got it. Okay, I see that. I didn't see that before. Or I didn't know that before. And that way there, I improve and you get better stuff. White scars. Oh, this is the weird one. On the left leg of the backpack. Okay. So this is going to be the white scars. And we're going to do the Beal red, or ball red, I think it's pronounced. Ball red. It's going to be on the left leg. And let me double check something here. Dark Angels. Oh, in the backpack. Was it the whole thing? Yeah, it's the whole thing. Okay, got it. Got it. So it's the left leg that this is going to be on. That would be his right, actually. My left. It's going on way thick. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Make sure I'm doing the correct side here. Because I said left, and it's actually his right. Stage left. Actually, it'd be stage right for him. And the backpack. This one should probably go through pretty quick. Switching down to my next brush. Somebody better not be in that trash out there. And they're going to have me Vesuvius all over this place. And now comes the tricky part. It's coming out okay. That's not too bad. I think it's a little crooked. Now one of these, I think it was, so we've got the red done with that. This one I believe is I believe. And then I'm going to come back to this one for a moment. I'm going to take some of this and that cleaned out of that dried up on me. Get in here and clean that out. Actually, what I could do to help out here, I'm going to shake that up a little bit. And then we'll take the hell did I fucking do it at this time? Oh, it's right here in front of me. Then we'll take a pinch of this. that one there. I can kind of see. Yeah, I guess it's kind of a bluish tint to it. That one goes in here. Okay. Then we have to come back to this one. And we had the Pastillodon Gray. I keep saying Pastillodon. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's Soul Bright Gray. Soul, he has Soul Man. That's Dawnstone. Iron Hand Steel. Soul Bright Gray. Is this mixed up? Shit, it's not mixed. God, this is going to take a while. It's got a white ring down here. Yeah, you can actually see that, which means it's not mixed. All the pigments kind of floated down to the bottom. So we got to shake this up real good, and this takes about a good minute or more. I want to get that all mixed in. I don't want any white showing in there. See, there's still a little bit of white in there. I've already gone past my 4-hour mark. So I completely blew that and let me miss. You know, I could have said 6 to 8 hours. But it figures I fucked it up. Oh. I got about an hour left. And I started. There's still white in there at all? No, that looks pretty good. And I don't know why I didn't use Apothecary, but because I would imagine the white scars being, well, I've seen pictures of them, they're white. So I don't know why the grayish color, unless they're going to do a apothecary over the top of it. I should look. I don't remember what all the... I try to get so damn many of them in at once. I couldn't remember. That's why I kind of wrote things down. You know, I think I was supposed to do the armbands too, but that's okay. I can get that in a minute. I want to take a look at one thing. On that white scar. Why does it do an Aggrass Arc shade over? Okay, we'll take care of that in a minute. I'm not worried about that. That's just why. Where did I get the Soul Bright Gray from? Okay, somewhere I blew it, but it's all right. I could fix it. It's not a problem. That's what I thought. Oh, you know where I got it from? I think. Where the hell did I get the Soul Bright Gray from? Yeah, I blew it somehow. Okay, that's all right. I think I can get away with it. Was the apothecary white? I don't know where the hell I wrote Soul Bright Gray down for some stupid ass reason. I don't know why. That's okay. I'll fix it up. We'll come back to that in a minute. Night Lords, High Blue. Now, this is where I ran into a problem. Because I don't have the Night Lords. I don't have the Night Lords. The Night Lord Blue, or the contrast that they call for. So I have to go with something equivalent, and it's an army painter. Yeah, Celestium Blue. Night Lord Blue. I don't have that. Oh, Arctic Blue, Lutheran Blue. Yeah. So I'm going to go with, I think this is equivalent to it. It's number 11. And we have to do everything except the backpack on it. So we get everything but the backpack. I'm going to use this army painter, the deep blue, which I think is going to be close. But I want to contrast that down pretty good too. Let's shake that up. Now, if you're coming in and you're taking a look at what's going on, I've got a lot of, you can't see what's in the back there. But I got 1, 2, and these are just the armor painted and the pads. I haven't done any of the metal or the black or anything like that. And I have to come back. I'm just trying to get all of the armor painted right now. I can tell you right now, I'm not making my 4 to 6 hour mark. It's not happening. So I totally blew that. I should have said 6 to 8 hours, but I lost out on dry brush and shit. And I think that took up more time than I thought. With 18 pieces, it took up more time than I thought. I'll give that just a drop of that dark blue there. It might be more. May not completely come out right. We got bubbles. Magic world of bubbles. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to work. I should probably put another drop of blue in there. We'll get that in a minute. But it kind of sort of works. But not as well as I'd like. Or not as well as it probably should. But it's doing the job. Because that's really light. Let's add another drop in there, I think. I don't want to go over what I just did. We are tearing that up. A little bit better, I guess. Still not perfect. Make it the consistency of milk. It's actually looking a little bit better. That's probably more ultramarine. So I thought a Knight's Lord was kind of purplish, I think it was. Tell you what, this army painter doesn't mix very well with that formula. It's like it doesn't want to mix with it. For some reason, I don't think that's coming out right. No, it's really dark in color. It's like supposed to be really dark, and this isn't dark at all. It's more of an ultramarine. But I could probably take, like I did with the other one, add a little black to it, I think. That might help draw it out. I put a little bit of really thin down there. If that's just not filling it at all, acrylic blue would actually be better. You know, I wonder if Cantor blue would have been actually better. Okay, we can come back to this one because I totally screwed up on this one. Let that sit for a minute. I don't know where I had in my notes Soul Bright, and that just didn't not come out right at all. So, I mean, it does not look like an Imperial Fist. It looks like I don't know what. So I'm thinking I want to take this Apothecary White, which needs to be shipped up really good. Go over the top of that and see if we can draw it out, or if I have to get some white and just put it on there over the top of it. I don't know why. Where did I get the goddamn Soul Bright from? I think this is going to be too gray, too. We'll put it on one shoulder pad and see what comes up. If I don't like it, I'll take out some white. Thin it down. And I think this is going to be gray in color also. I may have to take out my Vallejo white, thin it down, and go over it. Batman. God, it's hard to believe I only weighed 160 pounds until I was 160 to 170 pounds until I was about 33 years old. And now I'm just like 100 pounds overweight. Come on. I think it's going to be too gray also. I'm going to have to dig out my white to get that white scarf feeling. I think if I take some of the black contrast and mix it with that, it might darken it up a little bit too for the other one. Need to go over this one a little bit too. Come back to the Death Guard for a minute here. I see some spots that need a small touch up. A little touch up. Okay. Yeah, I got a feeling this isn't going to work. Yeah, this is going to be too gray. Also. Okay. I can tell you right now that's not going to work. So we'll give that a minute to dry. I'm thinking, oops, what am I doing? If I take this one here, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. That might be more of the blue I'm looking for. Yeah. kind of blackish blue now. But it's helping. Darkened it up a bit. Oops. It's helping. Okay, let's get the white. Let's fix up that white scar. It doesn't look like a white scar. And we were going 2 drops of this. Forgot to shake this up. Shake it up. That'd be better. Yeah, that'll look better. I'll have to wait for it to dry. Yeah, I blew the messed up. I don't know. I wrote down Soul Bright. I don't know why. Hi, Yasa. No, I don't have any food, Bubby. I know that's what you keep bouncing between here and upstairs about. Okay, let's let that dry. Come back over here. We can come back to our Night Lord. I'm not liking how the Night Lord's coming out either. Let's get the Black Legion here. I believe it's both armbands, right? Or shoulder pads. Yeah. Both shoulder pads. Okay. All right. Both shoulder pads. I think we're ready on that one. Who comes after the Night Lords? The Dark Angels. The Black Templar. Get the spinny on that one. Oh, interesting. Everything on them is black. Got it. So we're going to get out our Black Templar. So this one is fairly simple. This is the Dark Angel. Everything on them is black except for two pieces. I'm going to take 2 to 1. Actually, I did 3, but that's okay. I'm going to go with the Black Templar on this one. I'll have to do a second coat on it. It's probably a little too light. Yeah, we'll have to do a second coat on him. Let's come back over to this. Look in here. That needs to dry a little bit more. Alpha Legion, that's a tough one. That's the purplish one. The purplish blue. That's the tough one. Because this is the Alpha Legion, and it's supposed to be like a purplish blue, and I have nothing even close to it. Looks like we got the same thing on the Raven Guard as this one here. And the Raven Guard are... Let's skip over that one. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. Looks like we got the same thing on this. Let's take a look at the Raven Guard here. What's my references on that? Same thing. Okay, same identical thing, except they'll be in... Okay, got that. So let's just do this. Whoops. Oh, no, that's right. You know, I should have probably gone straight Black Templar on it. because the two of those are just not coming out right. I guess he's okay. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not gonna get this done. I got stuff that's missing. I can't get the Alpha Legion done because I don't have the color that I want. I need to mix some type of a purple and a blue. Leviathan purple, maybe? Because the Alpha Legion, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Is it a purplish blue? God, it's very, very. It's more like a teal. And I have nothing that's in any way a teal color. Let me take a break here. I'll be right back. Okay, the only thing I could find that even might come close would be this Sotek green. As far as that goes. Um, some of these came out pretty nice, others didn't. Oh shit, brushes. Got crap in it. Okay, it's almost midnight here. I'm not even going to come close to this. I do want to finish this up though, but I'm probably not going to finish it tonight. I still have 3 more to go, and then I have all the... So I set my goal, and I didn't make it. You know, that might almost be good too. Because we've got... How long here? Shit, I don't even know. Yeah, 2.5 hours, and I'm not even close. Not even close to being done. But I did set myself a goal. I didn't make it, but I did set a goal. I'm probably going to need another couple of hours. And I was debating on 4 to 6, or should I go that, or... Or should I go 6 to 8? And I underestimated myself again. Or over compensated myself. I don't know what I want to say. So, I'm going to take a quick look here at... I got 2 here. I think this is going to be closer to what I want. Because I have Alpha Legion. I still got 2 more coats on the Dark Angels and the Raven Guard to do. And I'm getting a bit tired. I get tired so easily now. I think all I want is 1. I want to see how it's going to look. I don't even know. Who do I have left? The World Eaters. And so, how come the Space Wolves aren't in here? That's interesting. Salamanders. How come Space Wolves aren't in here? I know they're 1. Did I miss something here? Yeah, I sure did. I missed 1. I missed my Space Wolves. I should be shot for that. I was wondering where the fuck they were. I'm going to try this Sotek green. It's kind of a tealish color. I mean, when you have a boatload of paints, yeah, that might almost work. Let me clean off this mess here. Let's put 2 in there. that. That might almost work. And what do we have? Yeah, that's metally too. I've done Alpha Legion before. What the hell did I use on it the last time? I don't recall. Yeah, that'll definitely work. I think I've done Alpha Legion before. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think I would have seen that problem. But yeah, that's not too bad. The Celtic green seems to be working. Seems to be working. Yeah, that's working. That's the one nice thing about having the videos, though. Because if I ever run into this again, I could say, yeah, I did Alpha Legion. I think I did do them once before. I'd have to go back on YouTube and look. I think they come out metally in color. That's nice. I mean, that actually looks pretty good. I like how that's coming out. I picked a good color, I think. I think I got the right color. And I'm missing one too. I don't know why I'm coming up with 18, but I'm missing the Space Wolves. I think one of these, if I remember correctly, one of these really didn't have, I think there were 19. Because there was an extra one. That come out nice. I think that one actually come out pretty good. Okay, I totally failed. I'm not going to make it. But I think we're down to 2, and I think we've got one that's missing. My Space Wolves are missing out of here. But I need to lay down. I need to move on for the night. 3 hours, 6 hours. I didn't make it. I didn't even come fucking close. So But I think in 2 hours, another 2, 3 hours. Yeah, that's 2.5. I could probably go another half hour, but I can tell you right now, I'm not even going to come close because I got world eaters to do, salamanders, and space wolves are not in here. I could do. That's where the Soulbright came from. I betcha. It was on the world eaters. Yeah, that's where they came from. What did he use on this? That's more. Yeah, he used the Soulbright Gray. I think that's where I screwed up. I wrote Soulbright Gray down and I put it in the wrong spot. That's how I messed up. And I got things I need to fix. So, yeah. 4-1, Soulbright Gray. I could do one more. I could do the last two. Let's get at least the last two going here. And then I might come on a special tomorrow. Soulbright Gray. And we're going to do everything except the backpack, it looks like. Yeah, the backpack and the shoulder pads. Let's get the last two done. I mean, I totally failed. I've got one. I got to get the. I got to find the Space Marines. Get that one done up. I want to make sure there's no blue coming in there. I mean, the easy parts are actually coming up afterwards. And then I'll just take Lead Belcher and I'll just go over all the. This is the World Eaters. And like I said, we totally screwed up on the Imperial White Scars. And I'm trying to fix that. let that dry. But it's good that I'm getting this all done, too. Warpstone Glow on my salamanders. I like the salamanders, too. That's the moot green. Where's the Warpstone Glow? Over here. And then I have to find another one for the Space Wolves. And yeah, everything on there is except the shoulder pads. Shoulder pads are black. Okay, that's what I was wondering right there. Okay, we're going to take a drop of this. And I need to get this palette straightened out and cleaned out anyways. 1, 2. So we go 2 to 1. I'm going to use the Warpstone Glow. I think I've used that before. Okay, something's wrong here. So I normally don't stream on Wednesdays. But I might this time. I do want to get this finished. Did 50-50 on that one. Shit. Salamander's another easy one for me. But it's been good to challenge myself. That's a weird head. That looks really weird. I'm going to have to Probably drop the camera down a little bit. I have it on 2x, but I've never had that before, and it seemed to be fairly close. But now all of a sudden, the table must be shrinking. It's such a nice color. I really like that for the salamanders. Salamander color, it's not the chapter itself, but it's the color that I really like. I like the Emperor's Children, the Imperial Fist. That's interesting. How did I get... You know what I did? Oh, Sons of Horus. Sons of Horus were teal too. It's more along the color that I was probably looking for on that one. Let's real quick here. I don't know if I got this one fixed or not. What I probably should do is... But let's do these. These have to be a little bit darker. Just a little bit darker now. It's after midnight. After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down. And I have to do the Raven Guard too. And we were doing what? Black Templar on that one? Or was it Black Legion? I forgot. Yeah, I think it was Black Templar we were doing on this one. I think it's coming out okay. I just need to do another coat on them. I don't want to get these two mixed up. I'm going to do another quick coat on these. We're going to call it the night. I failed. But I think I'm close. I mean, I did pretty good as far as identifying which is which. I think is the word I want to use right now. Identifying which is which. At least we've done that. And maybe Need to find out how much time I have left till the ball game. I know the others are probably going right now, but I'm not. I'm kind of sort of not interested in them. All right. So I failed. I didn't make my 6 hour window that I wanted, but I think I've done pretty good though. I've identified 18. I don't know why I don't have the Space Wolves in here, which actually would make 19. But I think for some reason, I think Death Guard is actually an extra one that's in there. So, but I've got Thousand Sons, or Sons of Horus, Dark Angels, the Blood Angels. Then I have Iron Warriors. Let's line them all up here. Let's take a look at what I got. So you can kind of see here. Let's get all this out of the way here. I'm going to zoom the camera out. I don't need to be that goddamn close anymore. Go in reverse order here. Calling from inside my head. Hi, Jessica. I was just getting ready to go over and see you. Because I'm getting ready to close down here. I mean, I could stay open a little bit. But, hey, what's happening? I was just getting ready to close down and come talk to you. How you been? I've been kind of sitting here with me, myself, and I again, but I appreciate the raid. I've got all the ones going here. I was trying to get all 18 done. I'm finding out there's actually 19 here. Salamanders, World Eaters. You can see that right there. I was getting the bases down, getting the base color down, getting everything, the armor, the shoulder pads where they should be. And then I have, this is the Raven Guard right there. And then we have Alpha, the Alpha Legion. I should probably turn these around. You can see that a little bit better. Yeah, I was just getting ready to come call to you. And then we have, who do we have here? The Dark Angels. This is the other faction right there. There's 18. Actually, it turned out to be 19. And then we have Night Lords right there. I probably need to back those up even more. And then we have, I messed up on this one. I don't know where I got the color from that I wrote down, but that's supposed to be the white scars. Now, anybody coming in, thanks for coming in. I greatly appreciate any comments that people have to make. If you're enjoying, please follow. This here are the Death Guards, and I'll probably stick around a little bit now since we've got some people. Oh, there you get an opportunity to see what I look like, the ugly, fat old man that will be 64 on Sunday. And then we have the Ultramarines, and this one here are, I can't remember all these. Yeah, this is the Word Bearers. Right there, gray in color. And then we have the Word Bearers, no, the Ultramarines. Forget what that one was. This is the word bearers right here. And then we have Emperor's Children done in purple. I love purple. So then we have Imperial Fist and Iron Warriors, the Blood Angels, and the Sons of Horus, all from the Horus Heresy. And I'm missing one. I found that I'm actually missing my Space Wolves. So I got to go and find another model for the Space Wolves. But there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. It's only 16? I thought there were 18. I must be missing somebody else too. That's all. I got the armor down, the base coats down. Since we've got people kind of hanging out a little bit, I hope everybody... Let me know what you think. I greatly would appreciate feedback. If the sound is off, if the video's off, anything. Please, please, I need all the feedback I can get here. So I think I'm going to come back. I'm not going to go... I could use another drink, though. I want to work a little bit more than on... So I'm going to put these back over here. I actually had an opportunity to see what I'm working on here. Some of these are looking... Now, I was trying to do these in 4 to 6 hours. Well, I streamed for 3 hours last night. I've been on for almost 3 hours tonight. I've totally blown that schedule. I did not make it. So these are all numbered underneath too. So, but I did not make it. I've got to work on him a little bit. I got some issues with him. I'm going to put that up there. That one over there. That one over there. So any feedback that you folks give me, please let me know what you think. I mean, if I totally suck at it, just let me know. Hey, you suck, dude. You know. Okay, this is thinned out a little bit. I'm going to stick around for probably another half hour here. And then we'll... I was trying to get... Because I do have my show that comes on in a half hour anyways. Voices are calling from it. Now I got that song stuck in my head. I did this in what was called Soul Bright. I don't know why. These are supposed to be white in color. And I don't know where I got Soul Bright from. Why I even wrote that down. I must have got confused with something else. So now, I mean, the red is correct. The red is supposed to be here. I need to put these in my stand. So it makes it easier to work with. And we lost all those people. So I'll take a little bit of time here and look over this some more. Fix that up a little bit there. Got a little bit of something hanging out there. A little thingamabob. I hear the pug. Okay. Yeah. I could work on getting the weapons. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the pouches, the gun pouches here. And I'm going to be using, I found the color that I like with that. Grass dunes. No, that's not what I want. I know which one it was. Skeleton Horde, that's not it. It was a brown that I had. Fur. Is that the one I wanted? I am not sure what I want yet. Was it dunes? Not Skeleton Horde. Oh, I think it was... I know what it was. It was a speed paint that I was using on that one. Here I'm working on 40K and I'm using Army Painter paints. Horde and leather. That was it. I could load these up in here. Where the hell did he come from? I'll have to rearrange these again in a little bit later. Problem with Army Painter. Well, Citadel has a problem. They're in the pots. And you have to thin them out. You can take a little bit out, put it in. A little bit of contrast, get them fixed up. But with the Army Painter, you have the dropper bottles, which is nice. But when you got something like these here, these speed paints or their washes, you have to actually pour them out. So as far as the contrast paints and the washes go for Citadel, I like the pots. Because you can just put your brush in, get a little wash out, get a little paint out, get it on there, you're good to go. But with this one here, you actually have to pour these out. And I do all my pouches in leather. Voices are calling from inside my head. And I'm not even gonna, I'm just gonna grab these. I'll just have to grab them all by the base. I like this color. I really like this color. Pug, are you outside? I can hear the puggy. I might come on a little bit tomorrow night. Try and finish these up. I'm gonna... Shit, I got a little too much right there. It's okay. I'll have to rearrange these again. This one here needs a little bit more too. Bum ba 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 da ba da boo. I got them all numbered underneath, so if I get it somehow out of order. A couple of these, the shoulder pads are going to be black, so I got to get the black Templar out and do that. This has got purple on it. It's going to make it tough. Well, no, it's okay. Yeah, I do enjoy that brown, though. That's the hardened leather from the Army Painter. And I got some bands in between that I need to do. This has got a little more black in it, so that'll darken it up more. And sometimes I find, like I'm finding right now, that really pops that brown in there with the darker color underneath it. I'll come see Jessica tomorrow. I noticed she did come on early. She's only been on about an hour tonight. I think she only came on like an hour ago, so she might have had something going on. That's actually coming out decent right there. I don't know what I'm going to be doing for Thursday. Haven't decided. I'd like to do, everybody's talking. I saw a lot of reports about the new Steam OS and how it's supposed to be a complete replacement. You could run it on your PC or your mobile device. Tablet is what I was trying to think of. And your phone, and it's made strictly for playing games using Linux. So I've downloaded it, and I don't know if I'm going to try to, or if I'll just go with something else on Thursday. If I stream tomorrow to see if I can finish these up, I might take Thursday off instead. So I don't know what game I'm going to play Friday and Saturday. It's on this side. But I really, really like this. This one doesn't have any. About that. Okay, I'm definitely going to call right now. I've got to grab a little something to eat, a little something to drink, use the bathroom. I think the game is in about 3 or 4 hours. I want to take a nap. I spent a lot of time sleeping. But I appreciate the raid from Jessica. I appreciate anybody else that did stop by this evening. I totally blew it. I didn't make my 6-hour window. I've gone over to 6 hours and I'm not even close. I've got a couple things that I still need to do. Couple things I need to fix up. I see some issues with some of the models, and the Space Wolves are missing. So I got to find a model for that and get that going. I might come on. I probably will. I'll probably come on tomorrow night to see if I could take another 3 hours and see if I can fix it. See if I can finish them. I think I'm down to a point where I can, because a lot of it now is just touching up some areas, putting some lead belcher on some of the metal areas. Some of them actually have skin. Color in the skin color. Do some gold, some little touch up things. You know, the bolters. The bolters will be easy. They'll all be in black anyways. So I could just go through and just assembly line all the way down. All the bolters are in black. And then go in with a gunmetal, which I use gunmetal from Army Painter over the lead belcher. And I get that in there. I think we'll be pretty close to being done. I should be able to finish everything up tomorrow. So, and then I'll probably take Thursday off because I'm not prepared for doing anything on Thursday. Friday and Saturday, I don't know what game I'll be playing, but I think I'll be doing something. So anyways, thanks for coming by. Apologize I did not get this finished in time, but I think everything's starting to come together. So there's our world leaders. Everything is starting to slowly come together to a point where you can recognize You sit down and say, yeah, if you know the fact, if you know the legions, you can say, yeah, that's a world eater. That's an Imperial Fist. Imperial Fists are pretty easy to identify. Red uh, Blood Angels are easy to identify. The Emperor's Children, Salamanders, Ultramarines, they're all pretty easy to identify. So, but anyways, we'll catch everybody later. Thank you for stopping by. And everybody have a great, great evening or great morning, depending on where you are.